to introduce a valedictorian of the class of 2015. According to her teachers and peers, she is highly motivated, reliable, organized, goal-oriented, brilliant, and positive individual. She is simply an outstanding student and person. She approaches life with a sincere curiosity and a genuine desire to embrace the opportunities afforded her. She describes herself as a nerd, independent and confident, and has a passion for computers and is fascinated with the Japanese culture. She attributes her success to her mother, which has instilled many good values in her and has always allowed her to follow her dreams. She has earned numerous awards and certifications ranging from the most outstanding academic challenge student, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, ham radio technician license, associate certified electronics technician, Key Club member, and first place in the Delaware Security Video Contest. This fall, she will be attending the University of Southern California on a full scholarship and will major in interactive media. Her future goal is to impact the world, being happy and having self-fulfillment. Quotes from teachers included the following: Maria is not only the highly intelligent, reliable, organized, and motivated, she is also kind and perceptive. She is one of the most memorable students I have had, and she always makes my job a joy. I honestly believe I learn more from her than I teach her. Another quote: since freshman year, Maria has excelled in the electronics field. Her work in both media broadcasting and electronics has led her to become a highly competent filmmaker, as well as an accomplished electronics technician. Her drive and determination will continue to earn her success in the future. Maria sees a world through witty and wondrous eyes, and when she shares her vision with those who enjoy her company, our world becomes a kinder place. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's my pleasure and honor to present to you Sussex Technical High School's valedictorian of the great class of 2015, Miss Maria Ferreri.
Hey guys, my name is Maria Ferreri, and let me just say that it is an honor to be able to speak to everyone here this evening. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of the teachers, administrators, and parents who helped make today possible. Give yourselves a round of applause. As for the students, each and every one of you have worked so hard to be able to sit out here today, whether you believe it or not. And you should be proud of that. You've completed this chapter of your life, and as it comes to a close, a new one has probably come into your awareness. Whether you're going to college, enlisting in the military, or entering the workforce, you certainly have a lot to look forward to. But, you know, just for a moment, I want to put all of that excitement and anxiety aside, and I want to talk just about you. If I could, I would like to ask everyone here to close their eyes. I want you to ask yourselves one very simple question. Who am I? Think about it for a moment. Now, seeing yourself laid out before you, I want you to ask yourself another question. Is this the person that I want to be? Am I acting like myself, doing what I want to do, and being as true to myself as possible? I cannot stress how important your answer to this question is. Before family, before friends, before life, there is yourself. And if you are not happy with yourself, if you are living your life right now as a person that you believe you aren't, then you are limiting your potential as a human being, and only you have the power to fix that. If you're one of those people who If you're one of those people who thinks along the lines of, I'll be happy when X happens, or I need Y to be content, then please, I beg of you, stop. You're only hurting yourself. You can open your eyes now. I'm sure there are a few of you who think they already have their lives all figured out. Well, I have some news for you. You don't. No one here does, including me. Even the grown men and women here today can tell you that they don't have all the answers. There is no magic epiphany you get when you get older that tells you, hey, I have my life figured out now, because life is something that you can never figure out. And so, instead of worrying about the future, I ask you to consider switching your focus from your life to yourself in present time and only think about things in your immediate future. I can guarantee you that life will not work out the way you want it to. And while some doors may close, many more will open and present themselves to you. Please know that miracles do happen. They happen in small doses, such as your teacher moving back that test you weren't prepared for, and in larger ones, such as job opportunities and conflict resolutions. Never lose hope in bad situations, and always expect the unexpected. Just when everything seems to be going wrong, know that there will always be at least one thing going right. Trust me, I've had more miracles happen in my life than I'd ever thought possible. And the best way for you to start experiencing these miracles is to start taking notice of them. Be unafraid to be afraid. I feel like this year I've morphed into that embarrassing grandma who still thinks she's hip, despite not even having a hip, and I've been happier than I've ever been in my life. Sure, sometimes you can look stupid, but here's the thing. No one really cares if you make a mistake or a bad pun or two. It's taken me several years to become this comfortable with myself, and even then I'm still struggling not to bolt across the football field and hide behind the bleachers at this very moment. So don't sweat it if you still can't look people in the eye. Just work at it, little by little, and you'll surprise yourself with how far you can go. Lastly, don't forget to keep trying. I know that we all have those days where you just can't function, and I get it, I really do. But for those days that you can, put forth your best effort. Don't settle for anything less, because you owe it to yourself to be the best you can be, whether it be in a job, in your studies, or just in general. People notice when you're doing your best, even if they don't outwardly acknowledge it, and that dedication to life can help you out in the long run. At the very least, try your best during these next few years because, for a lot of people, these years end up being the deciding factor of their overall character. So, what's the big reward for doing all this? You get to be content no matter where you are in life. You get to be comfortable in your own skin. And most of all, you get to live life in a way that few people get to experience. To throw in some wise words from my mom, the key to life is loving yourself unconditionally with all your faults. When you do that, there's this magic that starts to happen in your life. So, class of 2015, I leave you with your final assignment. As you set out on your journey, don't think of it as a journey through life, but as a journey through yourself. You'll be surprised what happens when you do. Thank you.
She lit that up. Wow. The graduation speaker for the great class of 2015 is well known to Sussex Tech. He resides in Lewis, Delaware with his family. He's been an integral part of the continuous educational improvement as an English educator at Sussex Technical High School since 1993. His strong desire to challenge all students has led him to be a member of various committees and even spend a little time as an assistant principal prior to returning to his love the classroom, and teaching. Our speaker enjoys reading and spending time with his family. Quotes from students and peers included, he's very enthusiastic. The students are always engaged, captivating. On a personal level, he is a very proud father and a devoted husband. An extraordinary young man and a valuable member of the Sussex Tech family. Ladies and gentlemen, the husband of Jenny, the father of Finn and Cooper, the graduation speaker of the great class of 2015, Mr. Douglas D.J. Forcucci.
Hey, I think Maria read my speech by mistake. No, I'm kidding. Good evening. First, I would like to extend my congratulations to the class of 2015 for their amazing accomplishment. I'd also like to thank the relatives who traveled near and far to be here tonight, friends and other alumni, the greatest faculty and staff in the state. I would also like to thank all the distinguished guests who are here with us this evening, and the indistinguished guests. I see you out there, Mr. Lewis. But most importantly, I'd like to thank your parents, because as hard as this journey may have seemed to you, it was twice as hard for them, I guarantee it. So graduates, please take a moment at some point tonight and tell them how thankful you really are for the sacrifice and support that got you here today. All right, on to the speech. I must tell you what an honor it is to be up here speaking in front of you tonight. You know, my beautiful wife gave the commencement address 2 years ago, and it was amazing. My significantly less beautiful work wife, Dr.